As there's a lull in the crowd right now, I guess I will start. People don't know me. I'm Grant Smith, Managing Principal of Macpage. I want to welcome everyone to a great topic today on the new Tax Act. Our tax guys have done a tremendous job putting this together, and hopefully it will be beneficial to all of you. I was kind of reminiscing before this Tax Act. The last major Tax Act, if you call this one a major, was back in 1986. I was in my second year at Macpage, and that happened to be 32 years ago. It was called a Tax Simplification Act, so I remember our firm and the other accountants we were talking to were thinking we would be out of a job back in 1986, which obviously didn't happen. We had to go through all the postcard proposals that we can do our taxes on postcards for the last 32 years. And the funny thing is that was even brought up again with this new Tax Act. But the new Tax Act, as everyone knows, was signed in December. It's got a lot of different things that are all interconnected with it. Whatever gets in the press seems very easy, but once you put it all together, it is very difficult. Probably sort of like our weather today, which is just kind of crazy the way it's been. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about the Tax Act. I'm going to leave it up to our tax professionals in the office. Ben Dailey is a principal and leader of our tax group, and Cory, Vargo, he's a manager in our tax group. They'll be doing the presentation. We're going to go through the presentation, leave plenty of time for questions. Hopefully they're not too detailed right now, because it's awful hard to put this thing together. I know a number of you sending questions earlier, so hopefully we address those during the presentation. But again, thank you, especially in lieu of the weather we've had today, that you have all shown up. Thanks.
I guess I kind of want to start by, kind of grounding what we're going to talk about today. This act, like Graham said, covers everything from, individuals and small business up through international tax reform. So there's just a ton of stuff. What we've tried to do is focus on the slice of this that deals with our population of clients, and that's primarily individuals that own some kind of business that operates as a pass-through entity. Most of the stuff that applies to this group is not simple, and it's not straightforward, and it's also kind of temporary, with most of the provisions set to start in 2018 and expire by 2025. Now, depending on how you think the next few elections are going to go, many of these things could be changed well before then. I think especially the estate tax exemption is something that we'll get a jump on now, and if you're going to do any planned giving. Seems very likely to me if we get a different administration in by 2020, that could go away. For individuals, this is kind of a mixed bag. They've given some things, and they've also taken quite a bit away. And pass-through entities, Trump's been talking about his lower corporate tax rate ever since he was campaigning. He's even had kind of put out conflicting proposals even before the election of what that was going to mean for individuals that operate a business or pass-through entity. And what they've come up with is fairly complicated. We're going to do our best to explain it to you, because a lot of the questions that we're setting in advance of this, people want to know how this is going to work. And like Graham said, this isn't simple either. There's going to be quite a lot of work that needs to be done to understand this. A lot of objections going to have to be done, and we're going to need to wait for a lot of guidance. Which kind of brings us to the new challenge of the government shutdown. The IRS had their work ahead of them, getting out regulations to explain all this stuff, and certainly the government shutdown isn't going to help with any of that. So the good thing is most things in the tax law don't take effect fully until the end of 2018, so we'll get time. And I guess if I could leave you with anything from the introduction, it would be don't panic. We'll get time to deal with all this stuff.